Crypto mining apps are popping up everywhere. Some even promise huge daily returns if you just invest a bit of money. But are these paid mining platforms really worth it, or just another way to lose your crypto? I've tested some of the most talked about options, including GoMining and CT Pool, and what I found might surprise you. In case you don't know, my name is Mikael and I have tested hundreds of ways to earn crypto and cash online over the past 10 years. And recently I've seen a big rise in crypto mining apps. Some of them look very professional, others make unrealistic promises, and many people are wondering if it's actually a good idea to put money into them. So in this video I'll break down how these apps actually work, what to look out for, and how they compare to a few free mining options that don't require any investment. So let's dive in. So let's first talk about what these paid mining apps actually claim to do. In most cases, they say that you can rent mining power in the cloud, meaning you don't need to buy expensive hardware or pay for electricity yourself. You just buy a mining contract or a certain amount of hash power, and then the app supposedly mines Bitcoin or other cryptos for you automatically. So it sounds great on paper. Passive income, no maintenance, and you just watch your balance grow every single day. Some even promise fixed daily returns like 3% daily, 5%, or even 10% per day. And that's exactly why so many people are interested. It feels like an easy way to make your crypto work for you. The platforms often look professional with dashboards showing live mining activity and earnings updated in real time. But the question is what you see on the screen actually real mining or just numbers that look good? That's what we'll dig into next. Now let's be honest here. If a platform promises that you can earn 3, 5, or even 10% per day guaranteed, that should immediately make you stop and think. Because here's the reality. Real crypto mining simply doesn't work that way. It is just not realistic to guarantee that kind of daily returns. So anyone guarantee this high fixed profits every single day isn't doing actual mining in the traditional sense. Often these kind of platforms pay early users with the money that new users deposit. That's why some people actually do get paid in the beginning. It makes the project look legit and encourages others to join. But once the flow of new deposits slow down, the system simply collapses or disappears overnight. And I have seen this happen many times, both sites that I was looking into myself, and I've heard it from a lot of my viewers here and visitors on my website also. And this is why you'll often see platforms that look great for a few weeks or sometimes even months, until suddenly withdrawals stop working and support goes quiet. So if something promises guaranteed high daily returns, you are not looking at a clever new mining method. You are looking at something that's mathematically unsustainable. However, there are also paid mining apps that do not promise unrealistic earnings, and let's take a closer look at a couple of the most popular of these. Let's start with one of the more established projects many people are curious about, called GoMining. So GoMining has existed for many years, and as you can see on the website here, it also says that you can just mine directly from your phone and harness the power of verified data centers. So it is mining made easy. You don't need any equipment. You just need to get one of their digital miners. And they have an estimator here so you can see approximately how much would you earn and how much would you have to pay. So you can see if you buy one, for example, for $93 there, then you can see the power. You can also up, down, and pull that up and down there, and then you can also see what you expect the Bitcoin price to be. So let's say that you were willing to spend, for example, $1,000 on a miner, and then this computing power here also adjusts automatically there. Then you can see daily I would earn $2 per month. That would be $63. And that is if Bitcoin was, for example, $110,000. If it is down to $100,000, you can see then this would be the daily return here. If it increases to, for example, 130, you can see then you would earn more. So of course the price of Bitcoin will also affect your overall earnings. But if we, for example, say you would pay or buy this one here, then it would still take you around, with the current price of Bitcoin anyways, it would take you around 16 months to actually even just break even. So that's one thing to be aware of and keep in mind. So it might work, but it's a long-term play and the results depend a lot on Bitcoin's price. So something to consider is that if you already believe in Bitcoin long-term and think the price will go up so you can see better results, then maybe consider if it makes more sense to just buy Bitcoin directly instead. Maybe you will get a better return for that. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not telling you to buy this. I'm not telling you to buy Bitcoin. I'm just saying if you are willing to pay this much anyways, to spend more than a year to just break even, just consider it. Do some basic math. Think about where do you think Bitcoin is going? What if you put, let's say, $1,000 into that, or 100, whatever you were planning to spend on GoMining anyways, what would that be if Bitcoin goes to where you're expecting it to go? So try to just calculate it like that before jumping in. And of course, when it comes to crypto, I in general encourage you to never invest anything that you cannot potentially afford to lose, because the prices can go up and down. So keep that in mind. But let's now look at another popular paid mining app many people have asked me about. So CT Pool by CryptoTab is another very popular mining app. Here you can also invest to earn more. You can see they also have a calculator here, but it is not at all as transparent as GoMining to see exactly how much you would potentially earn. But the thing is, this is by CryptoTab, and in the past I actually talked about CryptoTab several times, and I also earned from it. I even have videos where I show that I actually got paid, and many of my viewers also did, but something happened and they just stopped paying. And I actually made a video where I showed at that time that it had been many months where I have not heard from the support and where they had not paid me, and where I actually lost the money that I had there, or I am assuming that, and that has now been a very long time. I'll leave a link in the top corner there so you can check that out if you want to. I have still not been paid by it, and in that video there's a comment section where a ton of my viewers have shared the same experiences, that they could not get paid from CryptoTab. So considering it is the same company here, it is one that I personally will stay away from, and many people have asked me about it, and therefore I just wanted to make that clear, that because of my experiences with CryptoTab, that's my experiences. If you have other experiences, then please feel free to share it in the comment below, but personally it's definitely one that I will stay away from. GoMining, also not one that I actually find worth it, because I just don't think that it's worth the risk to put that much in there if you really believe in it. I think there are other ways that are better, maybe just buy Bitcoin instead, for example. But overall, these are two of the most popular of these paid mining apps that I've been asked about, and these are my opinions about it. But before going to talk about how these compare to the free mining apps, then I just want to remind you that the majority of you have actually not subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, and that can be a free and easy way to support my channel, and that can help me keep producing value-based content like this. So I would really appreciate if you could make sure to subscribe and also hit the like button for this video so it can help it to be seen by more people. I would really appreciate that support. So let's now talk about free crypto mining apps, because the idea is quite simple. You don't invest anything, you just download it, you click a button usually once a day, then you can earn tiny amounts of cryptos or tokens just by keeping the app running or tapping to mine. Often it is new projects that try to get awareness. It can also be sometimes where you need to do small tasks and then you can earn crypto by doing that. A couple of examples like this is Pi Network. That's one of the most popular, that actually turned out to launch an active token, but it took many years. You just had to click once a day, watch an ad, and then it would mine in the background. So it has a huge user base, but the earnings are very minimal, and the token is also worth very little currently as of recording this video anyways. Maybe that'll change, I cannot guarantee, I cannot say. But another option is also Grass, used to be called Get Grass. Here you just install it on your phone or your computer, and then you just let it run in the background, and you will earn by sharing your unused internet bandwidth. It pays in the Grass crypto that is a real crypto, and I have personally seen results with it. I also have a video where I show payment proof. I'll leave in the link in the top corner, and many of my viewers also have. But the thing is here, you can't just withdraw because they just do these airdrops, but it's not very often, and a lot of people are getting very impatient. So that's something to keep in mind. You don't actually know when you will be able to take out your earnings. So that's of course not great, but for one of these passive ways to earn a new kind of crypto, it is one that pays decently. But again, there's just no guarantee when they will pay out again. So that's something you really need to consider before using it. And also when it comes to free mining apps like this, be careful, because there are many free apps that are just used for data collection or token farming, and they might not ever go live. Because the majority of the free ones that are for new tokens or so, they have a token but hasn't launched yet. Pi Network ended up launching, but it took like 4 years or something like that. And the majority of them just never actually end up launching. So keep that in mind. But I do have a list of my favorite free mining apps. Some of them already do pay out in crypto. Others, that's more where it's just speculative, because we have no idea if they ever will launch. So keep that in mind. And there's also a few of them that offered to pay out in already currently established crypto. So I'll leave a link to that below so you can go and check that out if this is something you're interested in, getting started like this completely for free. So to sum it all up, paid crypto apps can look tempting, but you really have to look beyond the fancy dashboards and big promises. If a platform guarantees you a high fixed percentage every single day, that's a major red flag. No real mining apps can do that sustainably. Even with the few projects that have existed for a long time, like GoMining for example, it still takes a very long time just to break even, and your results depend completely on the Bitcoin price and your patience. So you need to go into it with realistic expectations, or in many cases, you might be better off simply just buying Bitcoin directly if you believe in it long term. But that's completely up to you to decide whether you want to or not. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just telling you what to consider. And then you can make your own decisions based on that and your own research and what is right for you. Free mining apps, on the other hand, they can be worth testing because you are not risking money. But also remember that most of them will never amount to much. A few can give you small but real rewards, while others are just experiments of future tokens that may never be worth anything. So the most important thing is to always do research first, never rush to invest just because of hype, and only use platforms you fully understand. If you want to see free mining apps that are actually paying right now, I will leave a link below to my updated list on my website. You can check that out below. And if you are interested in earning Bitcoin for free with free methods, platforms where you do small tasks and you will get paid, no investment needed or so, I also do have a list of the best free ways that I've come across where you can earn Bitcoin. I will also leave a link to that below. And if this video helped you, also make sure to hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time I release a video with tips and tricks about different ways to make money online.